Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first episode of Monday Night Raw. As a new story develops in the backstage area, we move back here to see what it is, ladies and gentlemen, tonight in Anaheim, California. You're watching Raw. Let's get into this tonight. Well, this match very major for the Bullet Club, as you just saw, ladies and gentlemen. Jason Jordan just awarded Finn Balor a match for the Intercontinental Championship against Seth Rollins in the main event. What a match that will be, ladies and gentlemen. But coming up next is Raw Tag Team Championship action, ladies and gentlemen. Well, this is going to be big for the championship history, the Raw Tag Team Championship. We are crowning the first Raw Tag Team Champions right now in Steel Cage action for the Raw Tag Team titles. Remember, this is Glorious Knockout's second match as a tag team. If they can win the titles right now, that would be incredible action from them. We know the history of the Bullet Club. Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, the other participants in this match. How much of a history they have with each other. Best friends for many years. Glorious Knockout only getting started to pick up some momentum after their victory over Breezango. Great SmackDown tag team at the draft. Breezango got completely annihilated, showing just the complete ferocity of this tag team. Cassius Ohno and Bobby Roode. Glorious Knockout. They could put someone out in seconds with their teamwork. They always slow down the pace, as we've seen so far from them. They slow down the pace to a halt and then completely destroy their opponent. It's going to be much more difficult for Glorious Knockout to pull off tonight, considering this is Steel Cage Tornado Tag Team action. But I guarantee you these two are methodical people. Bobby Roode and Cassius Ohno are very methodical personalities. So before coming here tonight, I guarantee you they must have come up with a strategy of some kind. Ladies and gentlemen, about to make a major announcement. The World Heavyweight Championship tournament will begin tonight as John Cena and Edge will go one-on-one for that title. What a match that will be, ladies and gentlemen. But right now, we're crowning Raw Tag Team Champions. I have to say this is a very important match. As I said, for the history of the Raw Tag Team titles, it's going to be the first Raw Tag Team Champion.
From Dayton, Ohio, weighing in at 200.
As you also saw earlier tonight, we're crowning a new Intercontinental Champion in the main event, where, as Jason Jordan said, for attacking Paul Heyman last night of the draft, Finn Balor did a favor to the GM. So, Jason Jordan awards behavior like that on Raw, I guess, and gives Finn Balor a championship match. But Cassius Ohno though making his way to the ring. It only takes one shot for Cassius Ohno to knock someone's lights out. So, Cassius Ohno's gonna have to pull that off tonight if he wants his team to get the victory. Glorious Knockout, but Glorious Knockout, when it comes to individual superstars, I'd have to say they have the advantage. But right now, do they really, when it comes to tag team chemistry? One half of the Bullet Club, Anderson and Gallows, friends for over 15 years of time, and many indie promotions. But the Bullet Club returns to WWE. Styles picked up a major victory last night in the Draft Rumble, giving a lot of momentum to the Bullet Club. Finn Balor came really close to beating Brock Lesnar. Still got to give credit to Balor for that, but still, that Draft Rumble win for Styles was huge. He eliminated 9 other participants in that match. And now we're trying to see if the Bullet Club, the other half of the Bullet Club, Anderson and Gallows, can do their half. So the Raw Tag Team Championships are about to be on the line in this matchup. Steel cage action, ladies and gentlemen. This is an exciting night so far. This is the first Raw. This is the first match of the first Raw, ladies and gentlemen. As quickly this match gets hit off, as Cassius Ohno throws Carl Anderson across the ring, Bobby Roode starts taking control of Luke Gallows with a clothesline to the back of his head. As Cassius Ohno now being brutally stomped on and down by Carl Anderson, excuse me. Cassius Ohno now fights out of the damage he's been taking, and Bobby Roode back on Luke Gallows, but Gallows has now got the advantage after that suplex, belly to belly. Now Carl Anderson got Cassius Ohno in a bad position. The Bullet Club, good brothers, if you want to say so. I'm going to say good brothers for now. Taking control of this match. But Bobby Roode's now got control of Luke Gallows, and Cassius Ohno taking control of Carl Anderson. So, ladies and gentlemen, that just shows how quickly the Glorious Knockout is able to change the tides of a matchup. Bobby Roode a swing and a miss. I think he was a little bit off of his timing. Both men run in for, I'd say, what looks like a spear, but misses. As now Luke Gallows was attempting to climb the cage, but Bobby Roode not going to let that happen. Look at this. Bobby Roode embarrassing Luke Gallows after that takedown. Oh, and a slap to the back of the head. As now Cassius Ohno working over the leg of Carl Anderson. Can't be good for Anderson. Later on in this matchup, it's Bobby Roode working on the arm of Gallows. Cassius Ohno trying to escape after that spear. Brutal spear by Bobby Roode. As now, was it Carl Anderson trying to attempt to stop Cassius Ohno from climbing that cage? Looks like he does exactly what he should. Cassius Ohno continues to attempt to climb. Carl Anderson continuing to try to stop that. And now Bobby Roode trying to leave through the door. Hold on. Luke Gallows trying to throw him back in the ring. Bobby Roode trying to hold on to that rope. He does not want. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, if one team member leaves the ring, or it gets a pinfall or submission on the other team, that member is eliminated. And we're down to whatever participants are left in the match. Cassius Ohno attempted to climb the cage. Luke Gallows stopped him. Bobby Roode takes down Luke Gallows, so now both Roode and Ohno are climbing the cage. This is fast-paced action at its finest. As now Luke Gallows attempting to stop Bobby Roode from climbing. Cassius Ohno got stopped long ago, but now Roode quickly trying to get away from Luke Gallows so he can have a safe place to start climbing. And now it looks like Luke Gallows is going to climb up after Roode, but I think Roode's going to get down first. Carl Anderson now going after Bobby Roode, but it doesn't look like they can make it in time. Both the Good Brothers trying to stop Bobby Roode. Remember, Bobby Roode has now escaped the cage, I believe. Yes, Bobby Roode has just escaped the cage. And now it looks like the same for Gallows. I think Ohno realized it's a lost cause to stop Gallows. This matchup continues. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this match is not over when one team member leaves the cage. Both team members have to leave the cage, or both team members have to get a pinfall or submission, or one of them just has to get 2 pinfalls or submissions. You understand? Bicycle kick. Wait a minute, to Carl Anderson. This match is picking up. What a brutal bicycle kick. Knocked out Carl Anderson's lights. Oh, look at that. Jumping splash, I'd have to say. Oh, and now Cassius Ohno could be setting up for something big. About to take the knockout. Oh, to Carl Anderson. It looks like Cassius Ohno trying to open the door. Carl Anderson is trying to will himself up, but it looks like he just got knocked out. Carl Anderson attempting to catch Cassius Ohno. If Cassius Ohno can escape, that just shows how powerful Cassius Ohno is. And just barely Cassius Ohno made it out. Glorious knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, their second match ever as a tag team. They have won the tag team titles, the Raw Tag Team Championship. Look at this. Cassius Ohno nearly escaped. These two have just pulled off the biggest win of their career so far as a tag team in their second match. They won this by beating Breezango at the draft. And now they're the tag team champions. And I guess, ladies and gentlemen, this is a lesson. All it takes is 2 matches. All it takes is a moment for your career to change forever. As we get on to the next event. Well, looks like Roman Reigns has something he wants to say to the WWE Universe. Interesting. The big dog. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is Roman Reigns' first appearance. He's a major star for Monday Night Raw. If I remember right, he was the 4th pick for Raw. Correct me in the comments all you want. But Roman's first appearance, time to see what he has to say. Well, big words from Roman Reigns, but who's out here now? It is the Phenomenal One. It's the leader of the Bullet Club. He's out here right now. I think he heard the words Bullet Club. Again, Roman knows what he's messing with. Styles eliminated 9 other men in that 10-man draft rumble. Incredible win. Major momentum for the Bullet Club. They all work as a unit. But Styles, I think about to address what Roman Reigns just said. I think Roman understands that Bullet Club is a powerful force. I don't think he would have brought it up if he didn't think it. That's what Roman Reigns does. That's what Roman Reigns feels. Ladies and gentlemen, next week, remember, Randy Orton versus Roman Reigns will happen for the rest of the World Heavyweight Championship tournament. AJ Styles will not participate. Jason Jordan thought the numbers advantage that Styles would have after all the other competitors would be too much of a detriment. Styles would win it indefinitely. Styles is ready though. Styles is going to grab a mic and we're going to see what the Phenomenal One has to say. Big words from the Phenomenal One, AJ Styles. Wait a minute, hold on. Oh, Roman Reigns! With a Superman punch, sending a message to the Bullet Club as we get on to our next matchup. Well, Roman Reigns just completely knocked out AJ Styles. It's got to send a message. Roman sending the message that, hey, AJ might have eliminated 9 of the best in our company, but I can still beat him. He's not that tough. That's the message that Roman Reigns must be sending, but we're going to get on to the World Heavyweight Championship decider, I guess you could say. Again, we're making history here tonight. In the first World Heavyweight Championship tournament, there could be many to come. Who knows, ladies and gentlemen. But Mr. Hustle, loyalty, and respect making his appearance tonight. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, World Heavyweight Championship Tournament.
The
Let me explain the rules of this tournament. This week, of course, John Cena versus Edge. Next week, Roman Reigns versus Randy Orton. The winner of those two matches will go on at Backlash. Or excuse me, will go on the next week of Monday Night Raw to decide the World Heavyweight Champion. Within that week, we will also crown a #1 contender to the World Heavyweight Championship. And of course, the champion and the #1 contender will go one-on-one at Backlash in 4 weeks. Well, of course, John Cena's been prepped and ready for this match. He's known all night. He's known at least since Rude and Ono, if I remember correctly. Jason Jordan told me when he told me to announce this that no one else knew about it yet, and that I was specifically to announce it. I guess it's to make the superstars not have much time to prepare, which is kind of inadvertent when you think about it. Jason Jordan, I guess the most fair GM, if you want to say. But, hey, I guess he does it right. Anyway, the rated R superstar, Edge, making his way to the ring. Edge shows all the attributes of a World Heavyweight Champion. Edge has confidence. Look at the way he walks to the ring. He walks to the ring with complete confidence. Nothing that could show he could falter in this match. Intimidating at every turn. Strutting to the ring more than walking at this point. Edge has heart. He will not give up in a match. His body will push itself beyond its limits so that Edge can win. Especially in a situation like this. Edge wants that world title more than anyone else in this tournament. We're about to see if he really does have the drive to beat a future Hall of Famer like John Cena. Edge is also a future Hall of Famer, and let's say as we get this matchup underway, Edge with the speed advantage, John Cena with the strength advantage. It's John giving an early taunt to his opponent. John trying to gain confidence. John Cena using his strength to bring Edge to the ground. Edge using his speed quickly get back on the offensive as John Cena turns it right back around. Snapmare takedown. Edge got John Cena in a precarious, I don't know what the correct wording for that is. Precarious situation. I'm just gonna say precarious, because why not? But now John Cena's back on the offensive. John Cena now gonna try to use this new leverage he's got on these ropes to punches, mounted punches with Edge. I think got his whips back to him for a second. Pushes John off, and then it's that, I believe, spinning heel kick. Well, John Cena doesn't get much time to get on the offensive as Edge was, I think, using his confidence a little too much, taunting to the crowd for too long. But again, Edge back on the offensive. Tearing at the face of John Cena. Edge, no respect for his opponent. That's another one of his, I'd have to say, best traits. You may not like it, but Edge has had the drive to win, and Edge doesn't respect anyone else who doesn't. Edge doesn't respect anyone in a match. I guarantee you Edge has respect for a lot of different people outside of the ring after that flapjack. But inside the ring, Edge will do anything it takes. As Edge with the big boot continuing to show dominance over John Cena with the double axe handle. Edge in a great position right now. He's got all the momentum he'd ever want. Look at this, about to go with the DDT. Oh no, it's spike DDT, but John Cena powering out. Shoulder tackle. Shoulder tackle by John Cena. John Cena fired up. He's back on the offensive. John could be preparing for something big here. And John Cena firing with a strike. knocking Edge down to the floor. John Cena now working over the neck of Edge. I think John realized that Edge was also applying pressure to a certain part of the body, so John wanted to get the same. Could be preparing for a big move such as the STF. Potential for John Cena. Now it looks like he's going to go for more of those mounted punches we saw earlier. Edge continues to take these punches directly to the face. Edge doesn't have the drive to get out of those, I'd have to say. Maybe he didn't see the opportunity. He knows the superstar. His Edge is now in a bad position. John Cena has complete control right now. Edge is going to have to get back on his feet if he wants to have a shot of winning this match with John Cena. Not waiting for an opportunity. He's going to steal it. Hey, no, counter. Spike DDT! Spike DDT! Edge, great position for Edge. Can Edge pick up the victory after that? Spike DDT. Wins it back on Cena after the leg drop. Did not get the pin on Cena though. Edge showing off more of his confidence so far in this matchup. It's a precarious situation for both men. Both men have struggled throughout most of this match so far with another snapmare takedown. And again, focusing on the head. Eventually, that spike DDT would cause more effect to Cena. Gotcha. Edge in a great position right now. Back on his feet. It looks like he's going to hit another one of those spike DDTs. Oh, wait a minute. Edge setting up for a spear. Is there any way that Johnson got hit with a spear? Into the cover. Hooks the leg. 2. John Cena kicked out. Forgot to mention, John Cena has just as much heart, if not more than Edge. As he kicks out of Edge's most devastating move. Spear. John Cena now fired up. He's realizing he's taken most of the brunt in this match. Edge went for a clothesline. Takes a shoulder tackle. Another one. John Cena is on fire. Plants Edge down to the mat. Could it be time, ladies and gentlemen, for a 5-knuckle shuffle? And here it comes. John Cena. 5-knuckle shuffle. The power of Cena could be in full effect during this match. John Cena lifting Edge to the top rope. Could it be time, ladies and gentlemen, for the biggest move in the match? John Cena, I think if he wants to hit the AA, he wants to hit it where it hurts. This time, the avalanche attitude adjustment. He's got Edge. He's got Edge. AA from the top into the cover. Hooks the leg. Oh my lord. Edge kicks out of an avalanche AA. Incredible resiliency. What John Cena will not let off. John Cena continues to beat down on Edge. Or Edge in a bad position. But Edge tries to fight out. Big boot! Stopping Cena's momentum. Leg drop. Edge trying to pick up the speed so far. Another gut check. Edge is gonna keep hitting John Cena until something works. Could it be time? Could it be Edge's time to be world champion? Come on! Edge continues to hit the gut check. John Cena's back is hurt. John Cena's head is hurt. John Cena's everything is hurt. Edge continuing to show confidence. Even later stages of the match. Another spike DDT. He lands it right on the dot. Can he hit it this time? I think he's going to go for it one more time. Here it comes. Spear. Spear time. Ladies and gentlemen. Spear. No! Counter. Cena with the counter. Cena throws Edge back inside the ring. Wait a minute. John Cena. No way. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. He locks it in. Sorry for the little bit of a technical difficulties there. But John Cena locks in the STF. Can he make Edge submit here? Look at this. Edge prying away the arms of John Cena. John gets knocked back. And Edge with the boot. John Cena locked in the STF, but Edge continuing to be resilient as ever. Continuing to try to put John Cena away in this match. And Edge now prepared for the biggest night of his life. Edge continues to put John Cena away. He's fired up. Edge is on the offensive. Edge is ready for his final moves. If this can't put away John Cena, no one will. Spike DDT. Lands it right on the mark. Edge preparing for the final move of this matchup. If he can put John Cena away with this, this will be the end spear. This time he lands it. 2 spears. Will John kick out? No way, the match is over. Edge advances in the World Heavyweight Championship tournament. What a match we just saw. What a match we just saw. Edge truly shows that he has the potential to go a long, long way. John Cena tried his hardest to put Edge away with a whole bunch of John Cena's best. Not even the STF could make Edge tap. Edge just continued to fight on. He was determined to win this title. Edge can go a long, long way on Raw now, ladies and gentlemen. After what we just saw, but we're about to get into our main event, which is Balor versus Rollins for the Intercontinental Championship. What a match that'll be. What a match we just saw. So we get into the main event. No way. No way. No way this is what we think it is. Or I think it is. Is Finn Balor bringing out the demon? Is Finn Balor? No way. No way. On the first night of Raw. There's no way. Well, if he did. Well, it looks like it. I think the Demon King's here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This isn't just Finn Balor. This is the Demon. This is most certainly the Demon King. Balor. I thought maybe he had a trick up his sleeve. This is the Demon's first appearance on Raw. Keep in mind, this is the Demon's first appearance ever, actually. But keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, I personally thought Finn Balor might have a trick up his sleeve, maybe using the Bullet Club to help his advantages out. You know, the Bullet Club wants Finn Balor to have that Intercontinental Championship from the moment they heard that he was getting this match. And Finn Balor has a different kind of trick in mind. Mind game. Seth Rollins. No way he was ready for Finn. No way that he was ready for a Demon. He was ready for a Finn Balor. That's not what he's getting. He's getting something beyond Balor. He's getting something that are the true intentions of tonight's Balor. If you have to say, a symbiote. That reference sucked, but still, ladies and gentlemen, Balor is a complete monster tonight. Not what he should be, but what he truly is. Balor's prepared for action. He's prepared to do anything for that Intercontinental title, especially bring out his inner demons then. But Balor prepared for one thing, and that was to face Seth Rollins. As I said, Finn Balor was prepared to face Rollins, but Rollins wasn't prepared to face a demon. He's gonna have to deal. Seth is gonna have to deal. Finn Balor. Ladies and gentlemen, the Demon King. This man, though, certainly has a chance. This might seem like it's the end for Seth Rollins, but Seth Rollins still has a chance. He's gonna do just what his entrance theme says. He's gonna try to burn Finn Balor down. But Seth Rollins here tonight realizes that he might want to attempt to be on the same level as somewhat of his Shield partner tonight. He wants to do some sort of the similar things, and that's put the Bullet Club down a peg, as Roman Reigns did by Superman punching the phenomenal AJ Styles earlier tonight. If you missed that, ladies and gentlemen, well, you missed one of the greatest segments so far. Rollins is going to have to kick into action if he really wants to be able to do something against the Demon. But how? What's Seth Rollins going to have up his sleeve? Seth Rollins already knows how great Finn Balor is. But now he's going to face something better than Balor. It certainly doesn't seem like Seth Rollins is scared. He's not intimidated by Balor, but this match is about to get underway. The Intercontinental Championship is on the line. Referee about to hold up that beautiful white and gold belt right there. What a match we're about to see. That Intercontinental Championship is in the balance. Again, another major match for the history books. Rollins gets an early advantage over Balor, but Balor immediately breaks out. Dropkick by Finn Balor, continuing to pick up momentum just in the early stages of this match. Forearm and now to the punches and the kicks. Seth Rollins continuing to take these bad blows that Seth Rollins should not be taking, but this time Seth kind of got a little angry, I thought there. Got to that knee. Now, fast-paced action. Seth Rollins went for the clothesline. Catches a Pele kick on his way down. Finn Balor's moving fast. Finn Balor's going to do what he does best. Pick up the pace. This time I don't think Balor thought long enough about what he was doing. And he, just to see the consequences, didn't think very long about what the consequences of that springboard maneuver are going to be. Seth Rollins clotheslines Finn Balor to the outside. And now Finn Balor takes an elbow right to the face. As Finn Balor gets thrown right into the steps as well. The Demon might be better than Balor, but he's still vulnerable. Not like the Demon King is completely invulnerable. He might be the best, though. As Seth Rollins continues to take control of Finn Balor. Sorry for the silence there, ladies and gentlemen. Because now, we saw this many times by John Cena in our last match. These punches, but Finn Balor pushes Seth Rollins out. Dropkick! Dropkick. Balor continuing to try to pick up the pace. Seth Rollins realizing that that's what Finn Balor wants. He's trying to slow it, but it doesn't look like Finn Balor's going to let him do that. as these flurry of strikes is going to go straight to Seth Rollins' chest and head. Alright, now Seth Rollins whipped into the corner, but knee straight to the gut. As again, Finn Balor literally punches. Brutal punches. Right to the chest. Finn Balor contemplating what his next move is. I think he saw the danger of springboard maneuvers, but he could be going for another one. Here it comes! No! Seth Rollins saw it. Yeah, man, I think he sensed it. As Finn Balor gets to the roll-up. Hold on! Finn Balor turns it back over. Look at this, like, pancake-style maneuver. And Seth Rollins literally kick out at 1. Finn Balor continues to try to fight, but slips out. And now Seth Rollins whips Finn Balor into the corner. Finn Balor's in a bad situation again. Seth Rollins trying to go for those mounted punches, but this time Finn Balor saw it coming. As Balor is whipped into the corner. Or, excuse me, Rollins is whipped into the corner. Chop. And now it looks like a drop kick, running drop kick by Balor. Balor setting up for a big move. Could be the coup de grace coming up. Could it be? Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's about to come. I think he's setting it up. But I think he might have waited a little bit too long. And I think Seth Rollins realized and he counters. Rollins with a forearm though. Halting the momentum of a dangerous Finn Balor. As Seth Rollins, here he comes. But I think Seth Rollins waited a little bit too long. Now here comes the demon again. Drop kick. This time lands it right on the mark. The chest of Seth Rollins was the target. That's where it landed. Seth Rollins didn't let Finn Balor land that kick. Could have been detrimental. I think Seth Rollins was trying to set up for the curb stomp, but Balor counters. Now it looks like a power bomb. But Seth Rollins counters as well. Not going to let Finn Balor do something like that. He's not that vulnerable yet. And Seth Rollins takes out the demon with a forearm. Finn Balor's in a bad situation. Look at this. Suplex into the ring. Down goes Balor. Again, as I said, Seth Rollins trying to slow down the pace of this matchup. And Balor's whipped into the corner. Seth Rollins, I think he's contemplating what to do and again more mounted punches. This time can he land them? Oh, he only lands one. I think that's all he wanted though. Seth Rollins didn't look too mad with that. When it rolls him up, this time, schoolboy super kick. Lands it, right on the mark. Finn Balor's in a bad position. After one of Seth Rollins' best. Seth Rollins now. He's contemplating what to do here on the ropes. I guess that gives me time to talk about what's happened so far during this match. Seth Rollins had control. Finn Balor tried to quicken the pace. Seth Rollins tried to slow in the pace. Is me being an idiot during this match. Trying to remember Seth Rollins as the suicide dive skill, which he does not. Why would he not? 2K, gonna put that in the patch notes. Give Seth Rollins suicide dive. Anyway, back to the matchup. Finn Balor not gonna let Seth Rollins get any more dangerous maneuvers on him. Here comes Balor! Oh, I don't think Seth Rollins expected that hard-hitting maneuver there. Finn Balor continuing to attempt a recovery so far. Seth Rollins has had kind of the control over the pace, and that's not good. That's not good for someone like Seth Rollins. And Finn Balor. As Finn Balor continues to try to fight off Seth Rollins. Wait a minute, Rollins. No way. Rollins lands the curb stomp. This could be it. Into the cover. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. No way. No. The Demon. I guess that might be something that you could expect from the Demon King. Excuse me. On commentary, sneezing. But something I guess you can expect from the Demon to kick out of something like a curb stomp. Seth Rollins with a clothesline, but gets caught with a Pele kick. Surprising, Finn Balor's now looks like he's trying to slow in the pace. Again, I think Finn Balor's making the same mistake that Seth Rollins made, contemplating what he should do. Wait a minute. Seth Rollins thrown to the outside. Now it looks like Finn Balor could be showing Seth Rollins how it's done. With the suicide dive, lays it right on the mark. This could be it for Rollins. Rollins in a bad position, I'd have to say. Finn Balor, oh, I thought he was setting up for a coup de grace. No, he could have been. But Seth Rollins moves out of the way anyway. I think that's the second coup de grace that's missed. Second coup de grace that Finn's went for. Hasn't hit one yet. As this time, Finn Balor whips Seth Rollins into the corner. He could be setting up something big here. Could he do it? Could he pull it off? Finn Balor, drop kick into the corner. Knocking down Seth Rollins. He's going up top. Could he hit it this time? Could he hit it this time? Here it comes. This time not contemplating, not waiting. Hits it. Right on the mark. Seth Rollins. His heart though, gonna let it kick him out. And it does. Seth Rollins' resiliency will not let him go. Seth Rollins will not let this match go, but Finn is persistent. Again, heads to the top rope. Will he have to go? Will he Finn go to the well? And no, this time it lands again. Can Seth Rollins kick out this time? And I think he realizes there's no point left. The demon has already won. Look at this early on in the matchup. Went for the coup de grace. Finn Balor, your new Intercontinental Champion. Both finishers were countered earlier on in the matchup. Seth Rollins started to pick up momentum. Hits the curb stomp, but Demon stays up as he continues to fight Seth Rollins off with that drop kick. Then it took 2 coup de grace to put Seth Rollins away. Ladies and gentlemen, what a win for Finn Balor. What a win for the Bullet Club. Ladies and gentlemen, what a night. Hope you have enjoyed this rendition, the first episode of Monday Night Raw. We'll see you, ladies and gentlemen, next week.